Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you 5 things that I've learned after getting lash extensions. So if you're interested in knowing the things that I've learned from my Lash Tech as well as personal experience, then keep watching. Okay, so recently, last week or maybe a week and a half ago, I got my first set of lash extensions, and while my Lash Tech was going over everything, I've learned so much that I thought I knew about lash extensions, but I really didn't. So I'm going to go through the 5 things that I think you should know before you go just to anybody when you want to get your lash extensions. So number 5, before you go to any lash extension technician, I think you should do your research. Do your research. Like, it's not just about going on Instagram and seeing who has the most followers and who does the eyelash extensions the cheapest. I think you get what you pay for, and it is so easy to fool people online on social media. So I really think that you should do your research. What I learned about lash extensions is it's not the cosmetology board recognized as of yet. So if someone ever tells you that they are certified, make sure you know where their certification comes from, because there's a lot of scams going on, and people say that they're certified or they have a certification, but that might not be true. They might be going around the corner in the back alley going to a lash class, and that's how they're certified. So make sure you always do your research. You always need to do your research, especially with something to do with your eye. Like, anything can happen, and you can get permanent damage by somebody just messing with your eye. So make sure you do your research. Okay, so number 4 is, before you go into the place of business, make sure your eyes are clean. I know my Lash Tech, I'm going to call her my Lash Tech because I'm going to go back to her. She doesn't work over anybody else's work, meaning that if you go to somebody else and get their lashes and you need a fill or whatever, you shouldn't hop around to different lash techs. Like, if you are comfortable with one lash tech, go to that one lash tech. Make sure your eyes are clean and there's no mascara or oils or any other lash set on your eyelashes, because that will set you back, and it's not good. Like, you always need to clean your lashes before you go. Number 3 is, after you get your lashes done, they will shed. Now, that doesn't mean that the lash tech was bad at her job or she didn't know what she was doing. That just means that when you get your lashes done, they use a bonding, like a sealant type of thing, to glue the lash extension to your actual lashes. And it takes 24 to 48 hours for that bonding, that sealant, to seal onto your lashes. So when you wake up in the morning, you may have lashes on your pillowcase. It's nothing wrong. If a lot of lashes come out, of course you can contact your lash tech and explain the situation, but don't be alarmed if you see that your eyelashes are shedding. Number 2 that I have is to maintain your lashes. Your lashes can last up to, I think, 3 weeks, possibly. You have to maintain them. My Lash Tech was so nice to give us like little bags. And what's in them is a mascara brush as well as a little, like a Q-tip type of thing. And you're supposed to every day clean your lash line with micellar water and brush your lashes. So the easiest way for your lashes not to adhere or not to last is that one, picking them, but the oil buildup and makeup and everything build up on your eyelash line. So what I do is after I wash my face, I go in with micellar water and clean my lash line. You will see, like, you wouldn't know if you did not have lashes that it's so much oil and dirt on your lash line. And that's what I've been doing every day since I've gotten my lashes, is to clean my lash line. My number one tip for making sure your lashes last, and I don't think that some people tell you this, is do not put makeup on your eyes. Well, don't wear makeup for the first 24 to 48 hours. Just like the bonding, what I was talking about the bonding and the sealing and the glue. Do not wear makeup 24 to 48 hours after you get your lashes done, and do not get them wet 24 to 48 hours after you get your lashes done. Now, I think this is common sense, but when you put makeup on, you have to wash your face. And if you're not supposed to put water on your eyelashes and you have to wash your face with water, that goes hand in hand. So if you are planning on getting any kind of lash extension in the near future, for maybe like an event, a wedding or a party or whatever, just make sure you do it in advance. They will last as long as you are maintaining them and keeping up with the maintenance. Just do it in advance so you can get your money's worth. So guys, those are my 5 tips that I've learned after getting my eyelash extensions done. Number 5 and number 1, it's not in order of importance. It's basically just my 5 tips. Like, research obviously is just as important as maintenance. It's just as important as not wearing your makeup. It's just as important as, you know, cleaning your eyelashes and everything else. So these are my 5 tips that I've learned after getting my lash extensions done. I think that they, if you go to the right person and you keep them up, they are so beautiful. When I first got my lashes done, I couldn't stop looking in the mirror. Like, they are so pretty. So if you have any tips that I haven't covered that you learned after you have gotten your eyelash extensions done, leave them down in the comments below so we can have a conversation. I might be able to learn something from you. And the person who does my lashes, I will put them in the description box. They are located in Maryland. I would say Southern Maryland, but, you know, in the Southern Maryland area, kind of. And I will tag her in the post on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.